How y'all doing out there? This is Nico B. This is the Black Effect. And I want to get into this video, the spiritual message, man. Peace and blessings to those who are trying to do God's will for their life. Peace and blessings to those who are in Christ. Peace and blessings to the brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, who are sealed in the Lord. I want to get into this. It's not going to be a long video, but God, he has ordained. God sets up situations and takes situations away. He manipulates situations for your benefit. Yes, he does. Now, say while he's busy doing that, while God is manipulating things for your benefit, he doesn't do that in the same way. While he's doing that, Satan's doing that. But God doesn't do it in the same way that Satan does. When Satan manipulates things, Satan is invasive. Like, Satan is invasive in your life, and he'll manipulate things and set traps for you so that you can either go against God and follow him, or Satan will try to set traps to destroy you. And God, in turn, is manipulating to try to help you. But see, the problem is our mind and senses, our human carnal senses, is more inclined to follow Satan, the scent of Satan, and fall into his traps. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Our human carnal nature, like, what do I mean by that? Our nature makes it more easy to follow Satan. You have a human nature that basically, you know, God tells you to, your human nature tell you, man, if it's good, if it tastes good, I'm finna eat it. I don't care. You know, if I can get my hands on it, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna hoard it. And honestly, in our actuality, that cause leads to obesity, gluttony. You can't eat, you can't take everything, you can't hoard everything. As a matter of fact, when you should give, you know, when you can't use something some more anymore, you should give it away, give it to somebody, another man's trash. It keeps things going, you know what I'm saying? It's a good, it allows somebody else to get to the next level. And that's how it is as human beings. We are a collective organism. So, you know, you have a situation where you could be in a relationship, or you could, matter of fact, you can be a single person and you want a relationship, and you want this one particular guy or girl, but you try to talk to him and say, you know, they dish you, or you try to talk to him and the woman be like, you ain't got enough money. You should take that as a blessing, because God has deterred you from wasting your time with a woman who really is only interested in your money. But see, Satan or sometimes he'll come in, talk into that woman, manipulate the situation to where now she just lost a job or something like that. You know, she really don't like you like that, man, but she willing to get with you because it's some gain there, you know, at the time. And soon as she get what she need to get from you, she gonna treat you bad. You know, she gonna find a reason to end the relationship. And the same thing with men. For you women, you might be chasing this high value man. It's not the man that God has ordained for you. You chasing this high value man. You trying to manipulate, you yourself are trying to manipulate the situation so that you can get somewhere with this so-called high value man, or a man making a lot of money and making moves on the earth. You don't know that that's a wicked man. You don't know that that's not a God-fearing man, and that's not, you know, somebody you should be pursuing like that. That's why God put up every other obstacle he can to deter you from that. God is the one who doing that. You should be thankful to him. You need to go get you a hard-working, God-fearing, righteous brother. That's what you need in your life. And if you don't want that, then, you know, you can keep getting manipulated by Satan. And then you're going to do it you're going to do it to your detriment, to your death. Because, see, Satan, like I said, once he done with you, He's ready to discard you. Satan don't like you. Satan hates you, matter of fact. The Lord lets you know that. Satan is jealous of human beings. Why in turn? He not your friend. Why in turn will he be leading you to some good? No, it's all for, at the end of the day, it's all manipulation for his purposes. And niggas laugh like Satan has reinforced wicked men on the earth. He didn't manipulated women to be procreate for and wicked men to be able to procreate, and put their wicked seed on the earth. God is doing like wicked men being reinforced. Look around. Do you see righteous men being reinforced on the earth? Do you? No. When women have kids, they want to have kids now with wicked men, secular men, not righteous men. You understand? So that's just the manipulation is going on all around TV, social media, telling you that if the righteous man ain't shit, a regular man, hard working man, you don't want that. You want a cake that's already baked. You want a man running out here sleeping with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You want a dude right here with the, you know what I'm saying? I could go on and on. It's just foolish, man. Satan manipulate these men into thinking they want the Instagram model and they got to go out here and chase the bag, chase money. Money is the root of all evil. So what you doing is chasing evil. You chasing Satan now. He didn't manipulate you to make you think that you not shit unless you making, over six figures or something like that. Man, get out of here with that. We in a damn recession and decline. You know what I'm saying? Like, and only 10% of men and women make that type of money. Money, really more money, more problems at the end of the day. Me personally, I'm a simple dude, man. Yeah, I'm a hardworking man. I like things, nice things, and I don't like having to wait for them to attain them. You know what I'm saying? And when I want something, I want to get it. But again, I don't need some dollar amount to be happy. I know how to live good with it, and I know how to live good without it. You understand? So at the end of the day, I have joy. I have true joy. And that's something that resonates in me. It's not external. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to have to, be in Cabo to have joy and peace, man. Some women, like some people are like, they gotta, they need external things to make them happy, like material. Like, I gotta have a choker chain, a tennis bracelet. That stuff be like temporary. That's why a lot of people never satisfied. They got to keep getting this rush after this rush, after this rush, after this high, after this high, after this high. You understand? That's because you're not following God, man. You don't want the living God. God isn't trying to manipulate these situations for you. He trying to manipulate you into living your best life, your true best life. God then had put people in front of you, in your life, trying to give you the word, get you back on track, get you back in pocket, trying to talk to you over and over. But you don't want that. You just keep getting manipulated by Satan. But why, instead of when God trying to manipulate the situation, he get one of your, or somebody to call you, or your mama, or your grandma will call you and be like, baby, I set up something for church for you. I got this that you need to go to, or I set up this class for you or something like that where you can learn and get some etiquette or something. Nah, you don't want to do that. You understand? You would rather, then right afterwards, you like, you might even be considered doing it. But right after Keisha call you, girl, we finna hit that after hours. We finna go to the man, Jimmy Jack called me, told me the after hours popping, girl. Oh, you not going, girl? You ain't going. So you get all girled up, you miss that meeting, and you go down there after hours. In that after hours, Troy was shooting that Day. He called Day, nigga. Oh damn, nigga, I seen that nigga. It's the op, nigga. It's the fucking op. And then he get the blast and bang, bang, bang. Now he didn't hit you in the leg. He didn't hit you in the back. Now you paralyzed. Or he didn't hit you in the side of the eye. Now your skull fractured and you missing an eyeball. He didn't hit you in the dome and now you dead. Now you gotta wake up in the afterlife and tell the Lord why you there early, prematurely. And he gonna tell you, man, I've been giving you all of these chances. I put this situation here. He gonna show you that. See, the thing is in judgment, the Lord is gonna show you like you looking at stuff on the TV. He's gonna conjure whatever power the Lord is a God of infinite power. You're gonna see your whole life in time immemorial, your whole life, linear life. He gonna pinpoint like you watching a TV and you can stop, pause, and play. He gonna stop it at this instance when you was 22, and he gonna show you where he manipulated this, where God totally took out his time, manipulated a whole situation, and you just totally jumped over that. You said, huh! You jumped over that and saw the trap that Satan led for you, and you ran that way and fell, huh! And fell right into that trap, like shoo, like on the cartoons where you see a person go into a manhole cover. They just be walking and then they just disappear, pew, and you see that, a little sound effect or something go up in the air. Like that's how much you run to wickedness. But again, our flesh is geared to follow Satan more than it is to follow God. That's why we need the Holy Spirit, man, and to die to Christ daily. We need to, kill this, and figuratively kill the carnal human being and the carnal instincts, and train ourselves to wake up from those carnal instincts. Because once you transcend them, and once you're able to follow the things of God and be able to discern those things, you start to love them. You know what I'm saying? You love the things that the Lord loves and hates what he hates. And once you do that, you will realize you'll realize that that's the true person that you want to be. And when you start deviating from that, you'll realize you don't even like that other person you used to be, because the person following Satan is wicked. Understand that. Ain't no way around it. No matter what they say to you, man. I mean, people give you this lip service and all that. They wicked and they doing wicked things. The Lord said, if you love me, you keep my commands. Love is an action. So, what it shows is a lot of people love wickedness. They love Satan. Because it's one thing, to realize, once you realize what I just told you, what are you going to do about it? So if you just keep living in that state, then you are recruited by Satan, and that's your God. Go over there with him. And the Lord said, do what you do quickly. Same what he told to Judas. Now, for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. And that's that. So I hope I gave y'all a perspective, man. When he's manipulating these situations, look, man, have the discernment, study your word, and so you have enough discernment to see when he's doing that, and you follow it. When he manipulated, you thank him and you go into that situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times he's saving you from something bad. He's trying to do that in preventive care. He's doing that to help you and get you out of a bad situation. Like, God will manipulate things in, like, you might be in jail waiting. Like, it's been young men riding in jail, you know what I'm saying, for stuff they didn't do. God come and manipulate this situation back. Manipulate the lawyer to put it on his heart. Niggas be then left them for dead, but they praying to God. It was a man, and I'm gonna end this video, but it was a true story that I just read of a guy who was in jail, and he shot this woman in the face. But he did it when he was very young. He was like 15. They tried him as an adult, put him in there with the wolves, with the adults. And she ended up forgiving him. But this man was, in solitary confinement for a lot of time. He said that he himself and because usually people go crazy in solitary confinement. They didn't let him out. He was in solitary. He was but he freed his mind. He said he started visualizing the Lord, him at the feet of the Lord. Do you understand that God in turn took his mind, and he was saying he started having visions of doing all type of things. God took his mind from there, manipulated the situation, you know what I'm saying, took a negative and made it a positive. And God manipulated the situation and ended up and put in the lady, and ended up putting it on her heart to be able to go and fight for him and be a big reason, and they ended up be a big advocate for him, and they ended up releasing that man. They ended up giving him a second chance. You understand? Due to the things that the Lord manipulated. But now I'm pretty sure that Satan could have came in there I mean, I'm pretty sure he did it many times. Came in there, manipulated the guards. Had the guards coming in, giving him bogus meals. Had the guards coming in, not talking to him, having disdain for him. Just like, I mean, you some criminal, nigga. You didn't kill somebody, nigga. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Pardon my French. But that's what they will be. That's what the devil will put on your heart. You understand? That's how he'll start manipulating things. He'll start making the guards have a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Manipulating his wife, getting mad at him. So then the guard could come and take it out on that man. But that man was still with God. He believed it no matter what. He was like, I'm in jail. I deserve it. But, he was asking, he said in his vision, he was asking God for forgiveness. He was on his knees, and the Lord started, when you draw near to Christ, he draws near to you. And in the imagine solitary confinement, 4 walls. You ain't small domain dwelling. You can't see the outside world. You can't see sunlight. You can't run and frolic around in green pastures. You can't meet a woman. You can't talk to nobody, else in righteousness. But see, God will come free that spirit. And in turn, your mind will travel. God give you visions. God will be doing things. I have visions. I be dreaming, man, having visions every night, every day, doing major things, man. I be sparring with the best, training with the Lord, flying, man. I ain't never, the mechanism of flying. Like, it's a very unique thing because you can't fly here, but it's a mechanism and way you do it. Beautiful things, great things from the Lord, man, that God have in store for you. Great gifts. So follow him, man. Don't get manipulated by Satan into your doom, into your death. See, they trying to manipulate people now to take this vaccine. They want you to take the jab. They manipulating you with talking on TV, lying on propaganda, lying on television, suppressing others who telling truths, so you can't make a educated decision. They fear mongering you. You understand? Satan is really manipulating you to try to abandon God and go follow his way. Don't be stupid. Don't do that. All right. It's your man, Nico B. Blackeffect. Y'all be blessed. I'm out.